Hey, welcome to the Educated Affiliate. My name is Damo, and today we're going to it's not going to be a rant, okay? But we're going to talk about buyer beware. And we're going to talk about companies that put things out there that are not ready for prime time. They may charge you a little, they may charge you a lot, and then how they go about supporting it. I'm going to talk about three different companies, really, two that run in comparison to the Master Affiliate Profits, which I think is doing a great job in terms of making sure that their product is ready for prime time before they put it out there. Now, of course, I promote Master Affiliate products, so full disclaimer there. But I also, had intended to promote these other companies as well, and they're kind of falling by the wayside. Okay, this isn't a rant on these companies. I'm sure they'll get it together and figure it out. What I'm talking about is you got to be careful about what you're getting into, making sure you're secured with being able to get a refund if it isn't working for you. Because some of these things, one of these things I paid almost to $1,300 for because it's a lifetime membership, which you know how much I love those lifetime memberships. And the way they proposed it in the demo, I watched an hour and 15-minute demo, and it worked absolutely perfect. And when I go do it, and I spent a whole day working on it, I am not a graphic artist guy. Believe me, I need what this company had to offer because it takes away all that, the ability and skill you need to do the blocks and place everything where it's supposed to be. It's just not working. So anyways, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about the concept of why companies get out there and do what they do before they're ready to do it. So anyways, the company I'm talking about is Typeset. Again, I'm not bashing on the company. This is a demo product of what they've done as an ebook, okay? And I don't know, it's on San Diego, I guess. Travel in San Diego. You can see the content is in good formatting, and they show you all the differences they can do. And they have this thing called the a magic little magic thing here, which allows you to do different layouts, and it's really cool. And that's what I wanted to do. I just want to put text in here, click on the magic thing, maybe add a picture or two, and have it formatted perfectly for me, because I can't do any of that stuff, nor do I want to. And I want to run through this quickly because I'm working on a ton of reports that I'm trying to put up on the Educated Affiliate site, the free reports. Anyways, this is the demo, right? Looks great, fantastic. Then I get mine in there, and this is what I'm getting. Okay, you have no. They say they work in blocks, right? So what I did is just interjected, I think 11 pages of text. This is what the report is. I don't have a lot to it. I was going to go in there, add a few pictures. I just want to make it look sharp, right? These are my reports here, and I want to do more than what I'm doing on my particular report format, which is this one here, which is just basically a Word format, and I put this together, and it's not real fancy, and you got all the text here, and the text looks great, and it's all formatted and everything, but I wanted something more spectacular, right? And I wanted to do it easy. So, all this formatting I do took me forever to get these blocks right. And that's what this company teaches or supposedly has software for, is it puts it in here real simple. And for the most part, it worked pretty good here. But then when you get into the text, I mean, this is the basic stuff, right? I added a picture. This text looks about the same, but look at the difference here. 4 columns. This is cut off here. You can't. I don't understand this whole situation. All you can do is click normal, title, notes, subtitle, change the font that way. You can't change it with the size and the different type of font and all that kind of stuff, which is great. I didn't want to have to make that decision, right? I wanted to be able to just put the blocks in there and have them format it for me. Okay, but then you go in and, like, here I added a picture. Now it's telling me I got too much content. I got content cut off here. It's like, well, isn't that what your software is supposed to do? Fix all this for me, right? Now I got to go in there and figure out how to, and you can't manipulate this picture. I mean, you can move it around up and down, that's it, which doesn't make any sense, right? But you can't change anything. And so these blocks are supposed to be done for you. When you put the text in and you put the pictures in, it's supposed to be done for you. And it's just not working. Now, I'm not harping on Typeset, but I did spend over $1,300 on this. And here's the second part of it. So here, this company, they just jump out. They have a tons of sales. videos. They have all their videos on tutorials are, except for the one major tutorial, are pretty basic. So they're making sure that they stay within the lines of what their software can do. And then they talk about, their how wonderful this product is, and it's all sales stuff basically, right? And their product's not ready for prime time. Obviously, I just showed you what's going on there, and I worked a lot of hours just messing with this stuff. The problem is that I don't actually have a problem with that, putting a product out before it's ready for prime time. But then you have to support it, right? And so I worked on this for an hour and a half. It says when I sent them I've sent them 3 support emails. They haven't responded to any. And what cracks me up is they give me this one here. Let's see here. I want to show you this. This is a classic right here. This types that automated message system to know that we've received your request. Ticket has been created. Please allow up to 2 business days. Blah blah blah. Well, it's been 3 business days now. They have not responded, and I don't know if they're going to or not. They have a Facebook page. You got all kinds of complaints in there. And so here's the thing: if you're going to be out there and not build something that's ready for prime time, you got to support it, right? You got to be on there. If they just emailed me and just said, yeah, we're working on this, not quite ready yet, maybe next week, blah, 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 all just to communicate and say it's working. But right now I'm hearing a blank wall. I'm hearing blank space. I don't hear anything from them, so I have no clue what they're going to do, and I just spent $1,300. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry. You got to respond a little bit more. Here's another one. Simple one, not quite as expensive, called Boundless Leads. I wanted to get some backlinks to my blog. I'm not an SEO guy. I hate SEO. I'm waiting till the time when I can hire a full-time SEO guy. But I'm playing around with different stuff just to see what kind of works, whatever. Another one, sales, right? It's been almost a month now. They haven't responded to what they're supposed to do, an audit on my site, give me the keywords I need, then start putting backlinks. I've showed you how I build my blog posts. They're pretty thorough with AI, and I want to start creating backlinks to them, right? This is the email they sent to me. This is classic. You got to see this. I'm like, okay, I've had enough. They weren't doing anything. They're not getting me my audit. I'm like, just give me a refund. I'm over it. They sent me this email. Thanks for the following up regarding your subscription refund. I want to let you know we're still working on processing it. We've been handling a volume of cancellations and refunds recently, and that has caused some delays. Okay, number one, why would you ever say that to a client? Number two, as long as it took her to write this email, you could have set my refund, right? So now I think both of these companies, I'm going to have to charge them back. I'm going to have to deal with it myself. I'm waiting till next week to see if I get any response, but I'm probably going to have to charge it back. And so this contrasts, and I just, like I said, I know I'm basically supporting MAP, and I am promoting MAP, but I want to talk about what they have done from the beginning. So they have 3 phases, right? And I got in on the second phase, which is the backer phase, which is what I'm suggesting that everyone gets in on. It's a lifetime membership. And instead of when they go to phase 3, everything is going to be a monthly. Okay, now they went to phase 2 last year, I think around this time last year. Phase 3 was supposed to be in the spring this year, but they've delayed it. And why have they delayed it? Because they're not ready for prime time. Now, their site is awesome. Their educational material is all fantastic. You've seen it from me. You've seen the free reports that I'm building. All that stuff is working great. I've gotten paid on all my commissions exactly like they said it would, and it's been like that. And they pay every day. Now, they have a 30-day wait period for refunds, which I like. I haven't gotten any refunds because of it. No chargebacks, no problems. But when they go to this, phase 3, it's going to be a recurring fee. There's no more lifetime membership, right? You're going to have to pay monthly or annually. And there's going to be this recurring process, which means if somebody, stops in the middle of the year, they're going to get partially back. There's going to be chargebacks. There's going to be challenges. They're not ready for it. They were supposed to get ready for this last March or April or whatever. They're not ready for it. They do weekly webcasts. to talk to their members and talk about what's going on. Now, personally, I don't care. I like the backer membership. I don't even, the recurring thing is going to be a whole different story, and we'll deal with it then. But my point is they're professionals, and they don't throw something out there so it's going to be complete chaos and a complete mess. And that's why I appreciate Master Affiliate Profits so much more than I do these other companies. Now, like I said, I'm not dogging Typeset. I'm not dogging Boundless Leads. They just didn't handle things well. I'm sure they will. I hope they will. I hope Typeset starts working, because it is a cool product if you think about it. Being able to put your stuff in just blocks and have them delineate all the graphic formations and all that kind of stuff for you, and you can add pictures, you can add typeset, you can add all kinds of stuff without even have to think about it, and they can form it for you. That's what I need, and that's why I thought it was so great. I'm sure they'll get to that point, but they threw it out there. They charge a lot of money for it, which I think is a fair value if it works, and then they don't support it. Very frustrating. Master Affiliate Profits, they support everything tremendously. Their support tickets are answered right away. They have a great support team. They're on with weekly calls, and they won't go into their final phase of their company until they are ready to do so, and they're ready for prime time. That is a sign of a true professional and somebody I want to be a part of. Anyways, buyer beware. No big deal. Just go in when you go in to buy these new things. You want to make sure that you're covered with a refund policy, because if you are, and even if you have to do a chargeback, you're covered, because they state the refund policy, so they can't fight it. And then just make sure that you utilize the software or whatever right away, so that you know whether or not it works for you, if it works at all. That is my message for today. So buyer beware. Make sure you take care of business in terms of when you buy something new, you know what you're getting, and whether or not it works for you. Okay, that's my message for today. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.